What do you think?
Oh, we are back with some scouting synopsis, and it's Wednesday. You know what we're here to do.
Got the
And
pyro.
we got the pyro. No pyro, no party. Here it is. It is me, as always, not Chris the MLS card guy, because he is off doing important things. It's just me and Alex ATG Sorare. I think for the very first time. Dynamic duo. What's up,
Yep.
buddy?
Yeah, I have to fill in, so I have to have double the knowledge today.
Yeah. Hey, dude, someone's got to get the show going. Someone's got to keep this thing afloat because it ain't gonna be me. I'll tell you that. Shout out to Javik. First, as always, you love to see it. But yeah, dude, it's just gonna be you and me. We're gonna do the same old, same old. We're gonna get your player picks. We're gonna figure out who we're gonna look at. We're gonna target. We're gonna get into the games matchups, and then we'll do some pickups in the end. We'll see what the chat has to say. They always have some nonsense to contribute to our shenanigans. So dude, let's just get right into it. And Alex, I'll throw it to you. And what player picks you got for us this week?
All right. So once it loads, I can show you my results from last week, but we didn't do good. I'll tell you that. I'm sorry to anybody. I don't know if it's gonna ever load, if we're being honest. It's fine.
Javik did see it. He saw the De Bruyne jersey in the background.
Oh yeah. Shout out De Bruyne. I'm a Chelsea fan, so obviously, but I'm a Belgium fan too, so it works out.
Hey, you gotta respect the talent when it's there. You gotta
exactly. Obviously, we didn't in 2015 or whatever when we had him, but you know what? We move on. It'll be fine.
Nobody remembers that anyway. It's fine.
We're not fine. That's the thing. We're not fine. All right.
Anyway,
let's go first pick. We got a goalie to start out with, Steve Clark. I love Steve Clark. If you don't know,
I just bought one.
Hell yeah! So he's a very nice, consistent AA, and that's what I love the most about him. Because whenever he's not getting that clean sheet, he's giving you a 15-20 AA. And so last week, Austin, late goalie, had that clean sheet in his hands in the palm.
Rough.
And I had a reward, and yeah, that kind of threw Bartlow and him out the window for me. But Dallas away, Texas rivalry. Dallas is not that great at goal scoring. We've already seen it. No Ferreira, no Party. That's how it's been for them basically this whole season. So I see a clean sheet in him. That's what I usually go for when I'm doing these when I do my goalkeeper picks, and he's my favorite to get a clean sheet out of everybody this week. There are a lot of really weird matchups this week, so that's why.
Hey, there you go. Javik says 0-0, and it might well be, could be, but hey, Hector Herrera is also back, so you got to be careful. Got to be careful. There could be some magic looming, but then again, why rush him back for a Dallas team that's like mediocre, right? It's kind of he's a back. He's a back. You can't lose him. You need him.
Yeah, I was looking at who was I looking at? Picking up. I was thinking about picking Paz for this, and then I realized about Hector coming back, because Paz has had himself a really nice season if you go and look at it.
Right.
And so, but yeah, I trust Houston's attack more than I trust Dallas's in this game. That'll probably be low scoring. So, yeah. All right, next we got a member of the team that I've been pumping and has paid off so far, Thiago Martins. So really nice, consistent scores all over the board here. Clean sheet last week, 17 AA. They're going against Charlotte at home, who we know how Charlotte is at home. Not that great compared to away. And so, or Charlotte away compared to them being at home. It's not, it's two different teams. And so 2 straight clean sheets for NYCFC. Their defense is looking nice. They just did it against a decent attack too. And no Cleach, but still Benteke was starting. And so I don't think Charlotte has the weapons to get past NYCFC. Thiago Martins should keep that clean sheet and give you a 50-60.
Do we know where the game is?
Oh, I think it's in City Field. Actually, no. Wait, the Yankees are at home right now. Should we find out?
Just keep going. I'll look it up.
Okay. Pull it up and get us right. All right, next defender. Now, this is a really weird one because
it is at Yankee Stadium.
You know they like to have fun at Yankee Stadium.
Yes, sir.
So start your Santis like me. Start your full NYCFC because they love it there. We got Malte Adminson. Now, we know Columbus has been a victim of rotation. We know how this works. But if you go back and look at their MLS games this season, and you go to look at what he's done. He has not missed an MLS game all season, and he has L15. All right, let's go. Let's just go this season. MLS 63-3 at home, or 63-3 all season. 68 at home.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and so I don't think he'll be a victim of rotation. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, he won't be. They got Montreal, whose attack is just not that great. Joseph Martinez, of course, if he's on the bench, he's going to come on and score. But if not, Edmondson's going to get good AA no matter what. I mean, 2-2 and he hit a 70. You know, he's going to be your AA guy for this year. I feel like he's the top center back for the MLS this year. And so, hey, won him out of that box, and I kept him. So hey.
I don't know if I'm sold because to me this is a trap game, and we'll get into it when we look at the matchup. But sneaky little shout there.
Yeah, my thing is
interesting shout
is the last time there was a trap game, which was against RSL. Yeah. So
hey, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but
I mean he's going to my priority, so we'll see.
Gross.
Next up, another guy who's going into my priority, Sebastian Driussi.
We're dumpster diving today.
Come on. Home against the Galaxy. Galaxy just let San Jose score 3. Like, come on.
That is true.
So didn't play well last game against Houston. Should start. Galaxy leaks goals. He's going to be their attacking force. I hope he gets a decisive. I would think he gets a decisive. And dude, $11 for Driussi still. People are sleeping on him. Come on. Like, I feel like it's a no-brainer for being real. Like, pick him up. He has forward guards too. So if you're looking for a forward guard, if someone who can peak up.
No, yeah, Driussi's still in that kind of, you can kind of buy low. Austin, maybe. I don't know. They're pretty bad.
I don't know. People are pumping Rubio, and I still don't get that. Like, Chris is the biggest Rubio supporter, and I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough with Austin, right? Because clearly they can get results when you don't think, but they've also been playing kind of like crappy teams. So, but LA Galaxy is crappy defending. So if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Driussi in this team. So it's not a terrible shout because if San Jose can score the Galaxy, then anybody can at this point.
Now we're going off the ropes here. Yuya Kubo.
Oh boy.
You know how much I love Kubo because I think he has attacking forward cards too. He does. And so if you look at his season this year, like, this is not that bad. Like, that's not bad. And that's not all decisives either. There's AA in there too. So, like, he can score. And this is Colorado at home. I mean, here, let's look at Kubo this season at home. 52-5. Like, this is not that bad. And it's against a really bad opponent. And he's $3 or $5 for a new season. Like, and he's going to play striker too. So he can score. It's like, it's weird. I don't know.
It's one of those things where at the beginning of the season, Kubo was like a little bit more on like the crazier outstretched kind of side, but he's become the guy. It ain't Corey Baird. Corey Baird ain't doing it. Corey Baird's been benched. So Kubo striker is showing that he could be productive and he could do a little bit more than just put the ball in the back of the net too. He's incredibly helpful out there. So it's not a terrible shout. I wouldn't call these matchups coming up. I wouldn't call Colorado necessarily an easy matchup anymore. But
I think anytime Cincinnati's at home, like, I don't think they've lost at home yet, if I remember. And last year it took them a while to lose at home. So they'll dominate. And if he's up top and Baird's not doing it, he's going to do it. And I mean, if you look at this, you see there's this one game that's a penalty conceded, but 22 AA. So like he doesn't concede that penalty. We're looking at 60 pluses across the board at home in these last 5, or just in the last 5 games. And so,
and assuming Kubo's probably super cheap.
Yeah, $3. 23.
Oof.
And so, yeah, I mean,
and you said he has forward cards?
He does. So that's like a sneaky forward buy too. Let's see. I think majority of his cards are forwards. You can't even see it. Yeah, there we go, right there. Midfielder, and you got to go all the way 37 for forward. And so, I mean, that's still not a bad forward. Like, if you look at the options, the only other guy for that price point is like Johnny Russell.
Yeah.
And so Johnny Russell, Polito a little bit more.
Yeah, they're all about the 40-ish range. I was looking the other night.
But I'm looking at I like to look at Rare a lot for all these other guys. This guy is more limited because you can play him cheap and you can pair him with a Yedlin or any of these Cincy guys that you think are cheap. Like, let's look at this last game and see Who played well? Yeah, Yedlin,
Yeah,
Lucho,
yeah.
obviously. Nwobodo with straight AA hit almost an 80. Like,
And Wobodo's back.
yeah, man, I started him. He hit cap for me for 240, so that was beautiful. And so he's in a good team. I might pick him up. I sold him. I might pick him up. Legit.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. It might be Kubo time until they bring someone in, which assuming they do, especially with Papenza getting benched now too. It's like okay, like it is definitely Kubo season.
Yeah.
As weird as it is to say, it is.
Yeah.
It is Kubo season.
And so here's my pick of the week, Christian Benteke.
Let's go.
We're at home and we are against Sounders. And if you don't know, Alex Roldan red card, Jackson Reagan red card. Their defense is going to be ropes.
Oh man,
He could score a hat trick. This could be a second hat trick of the year.
Cleese will be back. Aaron Herrera will be back.
Yeah, it could get bad for Seattle, and so that might be another person I go and pick up. Even though I already pumped him, he's about to go up. Everybody's going to buy him.
Yeah, I've had my eye on him all season, and I think it's low enough now where
there's plenty of supply. Never mind.
Yeah, it's Benteke, bro.
New season 27. Like he's probably the best. Not like I guess is it upper echelon for him? Like $20 plus is upper echelon strikers in the league.
Or give or take for limiteds, yeah.
Yeah,
like the better players are in the 20ish and up range.
Because I think after him, it's Messi and it's Cucho and Rossi, and like I think those
Chicho too. Chicho's up there.
Chicho, yeah, and I think Ferreira might still be ahead of him, but that's just
Ferreira's still a little pricey. Yakimakis, I think, is in that range. Actually, Yakimakis is in that like low 20ish range too. Might be cheaper than Benteke right now, to be honest.
I might take Benteke over Yakimakis just because his injury record. Plus, you're getting some AA from Benteke because all those duels won, but then again, big missed chances.
Big chances missed.
Let's go.
We're gonna if Chris ever decides to come back to the show, we're gonna have to get him on a little tracker.
Play that to him. There we go. So yeah, Benteke pick of the week. Start him in your prio. He has the best matchup. It may not show it with this 46 rating, but if you or 48 rating.
No, dude. The Sounders after the double red cards last week away, they're down bad. It was both defenders too. Yeah, Benteke's gonna eat.
All right. I didn't go for a cheap option for the other forward just because I feel like this is another good matchup too. Salt Lake at home, Philly. They haven't lost yet. They still haven't lost yet.
They still undefeated.
And they can score, especially at home. And so Carranza, let's see, Carranza at home, 55-8. Oh, that's only 4 games. Two of those are CONCACAF. They don't play at home.
Was it Philly that had a bye week last week too?
Yes.
Yeah. And so now CONCACAF's over. They had a bye week. They've had a chance to recoup. RSL, it's a really good team. Don't get me wrong. RSL is a really good team, but Philly at home
is better.
Is another beast in itself.
Yeah.
Dupe. Yeah, good shout.
Yeah, and so I mean, 8 goals in the last. Does it say? Is this just 15? He's missed one, or he's missed 2. So 8 goals in the last 13 games. One of them's a sub. So that's pretty good conversion rate. And he can get some AA too because their attack is passing around a lot. They liked and Kai Wagner, he got his goal. Hopefully he's back for scoring because he has been kind of dreadful this year. Let's see what's he been up to.
Yeah, he's starting to pick it up finally, quietly picking it up.
Very quietly, he's picking up decisives or like pretty decent AA games, and so yeah, he's back up to a 60, 54 L15, $36. Yeah, and so I sold him when he was like
that's
40.
Really good for cat boats.
45. Yeah, hey, he's the Aaron Long of defenders of expensive defenders.
It's okay. Chris isn't here. We don't got to talk about Aaron Long.
All right, so I mean, like look at that, 97, 70. Like he's bringing it back, and so let's not look at these, but he's bringing it back. This is what we can see from him if he is back.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And
what's his price graph look like?
Ooh,
are people catching on already?
It's pretty yeah. I mean,
it's people.
They're new season. I mean, these are pretty much stagnant, and so 36. Like, if he gets going, servicing is going to be a lot better. More goals for Philly.
What's not just this weekend, but what's their next upcoming matches?
Oh, it's good. It's good. We got Salt Lake Sounders. Don't know what the situation is going to be with that. United away, but then Orlando home, NYCFC home, New England away. Charlotte, Toronto, Montreal. Like these are all like decent matchups. Obviously, Salt Lake's defense could play out of its mind, but it's Wagner, so he could still win a million
after
duels.
that, it's pretty favorable for him too.
Yeah, he could win a million duels and get 100 off of just AA. Sounders, I don't know what their situation is going to be. They're not looking great. Like if you take away that 5-0, they've scored 4 goals this year, and so it's like.
And everybody that's been playing Sorare long enough has a Philly stack too.
Yep.
So them Philly stacks are back in action.
Man, just please tweet and tell us what division you're playing in so we don't play in that division. All right.
All of them. Divisions don't matter.
They're just going to play Div 5.
3 strong lineups where you can play them and just go win it all.
No, they're gonna play them in lower div and then put a score that's not high enough that would have been higher than in the higher div and complain. You're trying to cheat the system. That's not on us. That's on you. And so, yeah, here's everybody. If you were just joining, defenders, midfielders, forwards, and the best keeper in the league, Steve Clark.
There you go.
And the average is 16, so that's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's weird where we've all come. I bought my first limited goalkeeper for like $200.
And now you can get all these guys for 117.
Now I can get all the MLS keepers for $200.
Exactly. There's no keeper over 50. I don't think Celentano's over 50.
Oh, that's wild. And he's injured too, so
I know.
Wild. Well, shoot, there you have it. Do you have your scores? Yeah, do you have your results of your picks real quick? And then we can hop into the matches.
Oh, can I? Oh, I think I can. Perfect.
Hey, Alec Khan, 130. Sounds like a rare.
I would go grab Khan too. I have him. I have his new season.
Is Celentano's injury like that long?
I think it's longer than they anticipated, and so I think he's out like another month.
Ooh.
So Khan rare
had a good game too, didn't he?
And their matchups are really nice. Yeah, I don't think he got a clean sheet, but he was doing pretty well. There we go. Let's see. So low cap, can play him in cap 240 if you want. Yes, I bought him here. Let's not talk about that. Yeah, that's 8. And I know Chris was saying he actually watched this game and said he looks good. So I mean, he's got.
Yeah, if I remember from what I would watch, like he didn't do terrible.
Oh
he had
God,
some nice saves in there.
Maybe those matchups aren't that great coming up.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Colorado home though, that's probably the best one. Look at his smile.
I don't think that. I don't think that Colorado for Cincinnati. I don't know. I don't think that's as like lock of a matchup as.
But that's a clean sheet possibility, and $1.88. I mean, it's one of the more possible this weekend. $3 for his news. That's half of what I paid, and he hadn't even played a game when I paid. Look at that. Why did I do that?
I don't know, because you were feeling a little spicy.
Vibes. Who got the top? Anybody we know?
Yeah. See, Colorado can totally win this game. I'll tell you one thing. Cincinnati can't necessarily score a lot of goals that easily. Colorado, they're kind of flying.
Look who got caught too.
Ooh,
he paid more than I did. I win.
Got his
9 more cents.
The Alec Khan revenge train.
One more time. Oh, there you go. There he is. Everybody go.
There you go.
Let's see how I did last week. Yeah. McCarthy. Not that great. I mean, this is where the thing comes in of, do you want to take record into account or do you want to take plus minus into account? Because
you gotta take it all into account.
3-1-3. 3 of my guys hit positive. Paint Sill. Shallowy got a decisive, which I did say would happen. And Waterman kept a clean sheet, got AA. Bombito, even. Osorio didn't do much for the attack. And Rusnak got subbed off in the 60th to avoid devastation and injury. And he was pissed because they were getting trounced. And so, worst game week. Hopefully, these guys, they're going to bring me back.
There's still some green in there. I don't know about a Munson, but yeah, dude. They'll bring you back.
That's my guy. You know how much I was hating on him, and now I have his card and I love him.
I do. But I'm not quite sold. I am not quite sold yet. You're gonna have to.
Trap game right here. Trap game.
Well, you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know what? Because we're here. We're previewing the weekend. We got our player picks for the weekend, which calls out a few matches. But here, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Columbus Crew, home to Montreal, right?
Who won it? Cam, dude.
Don't pay attention to the positions, all right? It's mostly talking about the matchup itself, where I think this is a trap game. You got to think. So the Columbus Crew play Monterrey at home in about 30 minutes as we're recording this.
Yep.
We got to
Is
go watch
lineup
that.
out?
I'm
Is
excited.
lineup out?
Not yet. But depending on how the result goes, they have to go to Mexico next week. So CONCACAF is back and forth. If they win tonight or they get a good result at home, they're going to have to give their all in Mexico next week. There is no way that they roll out a super strong lineup against Montreal this weekend, especially because it's at home.
That's the only thing that that got me with that with admin. Like, obviously, Columbus is probably not going to win this game, but they might not lose it because the defense is good enough. I mean, like, because like Edmondson avoided it last time. Oh, we do have the lineup. No Edmondson.
Oh, wow!
So,
no Edmondson in Mexico tonight.
No. Here, let me pull it up so we can actually get it on stream because I have it on my phone, but I'll pull it up on here.
Yeah, no, and like to me, like in specifically to this conversation, right? It's not so much about whether Columbus can win or not. It's like, are your players going to produce, and are you going to get random DMPs this weekend? And like that for me is like, I'm not even going to play with that fire.
It looks like Edmondson's going to be the only guy you can trust now.
Yeah, well, apparently now you have it here, folks. You play your Edmondson on Saturday, unless there's like a freak injury.
Here we
or
go.
Like a knock.
So here's everybody that's probably not going to play this weekend.
Schulte, Camacho, Nagby, Morris. I mean, some of them will play, but it's get the guessing game and trying to guess what Nance is thinking and who he decides to rotate and who not.
Admonson.
Yeah, it's wild that Admonson is.
This literally just got tweeted as I looked at it.
Mo Farsi's on the bench too.
Yep. So we might see Ramirez Matan up for Cucho Rossi. Actually, they might keep Rossi. They haven't really rotated Rossi.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Rossi, and Rossi's like the one forward that I have from this team, and I'm always like, I don't know. I put him in a low prio lineup, but he just always ends up playing anyway.
Yeah, but he's not scoring well enough until last week to really make you notice him.
It's been very hit or miss this season, which kind of sucks. But
shout out Lopkis, man. I don't know who this is, but there you go.
But yeah, either way, like I think this is such a trap game for this weekend. It's just guessing the rotation and all that, especially if they get a good result against Monterrey tonight. Like they're gonna save it all for next week.
Yeah. So
back to back.
I can see this like being a 1-1 or a 0-0. Like I don't think Montreal is good enough to beat even the second team, like this team that they have out now.
Right, yeah. They're deep.
But they're good enough to not concede to the second team.
No, I agree.
And so Aiden Morris will run the midfield. Anybody who's in the midfield for Montreal will probably get negative AA or low AA, and Morris will get an 80. No decisive.
Interesting here that this thinks that Kokoro 75%. Is Kokoro back?
Yeah, I believe so. Injury. Yeah, I believe he is back, and they're just going to bump Martinez back down to the bench. And so,
well, Joseph's hurt too. It was that Mason Toy season is over. Dang it!
Oh yeah, I forgot he scored 2.
Dang it!
Yeah, he DNP'd 1 game.
Oh, Mason Toy season was great while it lasted. And
who skipped that new season for cheap?
Yeah, I saw an auction too.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's not a bad shout.
$5 for Kokoro is not bad at all. Especially with as soon as he had that good beginning of the season, everybody started buying in. It's not much has changed. He just got hurt. So
yeah, I mean we've said it. Kokoro, he's shown flashes. It's been great. And Montreal's not a terrible team. Yeah, he might still be out, but play Herber. Sorare data has it at 75%, which is interesting. So it's something to look out to. Maybe not for this weekend, but something to start looking at, seeing if you want to go to, because this team's interesting. They're going to cause problems all season. Regardless they get the results or not, they're going to cause problems.
This makes me excited for Edmondson now because he's gonna be the only defender who's gonna have to run across the field and do everything.
And a goal off a corner. It's fine.
Oh yes.
All right, give me another match this weekend. What are you looking at? What are you targeting?
Talk to me about your boys at home against Toronto. I want to hear about that because because Gillespie is my highest pick score for a new season keeper.
Is it? Do they have Orlando going up?
I believe so. Yeah, I think he's at an A pick score. Yeah, there you go. So Muriel's probably going to start again. I'm probably just going to stack Dagger Dan Ladero, which I don't know. Are they not going to start Nico? Are
I
they
hope
not going to
not.
start Nico?
They better not.
Is he going to
It
come
doesn't
off the
work.
bench and get an assist?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, good. I'll keep him in then. The
for
fact
sure.
that going to the other side, 2 games straight, no Marshall ready, and he comes off the bench and plays well. Like,
yeah, I could see assist.
They got to start him at this point.
Look, Toronto's figuring it out, man, and they're not a terrible team. They had a rough stretch, but they can make things happen. And Orlando, right now, defensively, ain't the tightest, even at home. Like even last year, we had a better away record than we did at home. It's not a lock for Orlando. I will tell you, it's going to be very, very interesting how this game plays out. 2 weeks now. There's been 2 different lineups in the Orlando team. So Oscar's definitely trying to figure out what works best. I think last week we definitely learned that Nico off the bench is probably a better option because look, we know it. We saw it in Seattle before we got to Orlando. Nico is already coming off the bench for Seattle. Like there's still a really good creative progressive passing like all-star in Nico Ladero. But from the start, running 60, 70 minutes, it just doesn't happen. He's way more effective coming off the bench and then being able to pick those passes entire legs on the other team. And it's a recipe for success. And so, and dude, Ojeda's been great. The fact that he's not even a lock starter, I don't know if he's pissing off in training or what, but Ojeda needs to be starting in this team, especially if Facu's going to be the 10. And the whole Muriel and Duncan thing, I still think Duncan should be starting.
They're going to throw Muriel out there, though, just because they spent all that money. And, I mean, he won the penalty last week, and so...
Yeah, but, like, that's the thing. Like, you want to throw Muriel in there to get the experience, to get used to the league, to do all that, because going forward, he is going to be our guy. But at the same time, he's not really doing it, and Duncan's doing it off the bench. And all last year, Duncan proved that he can do it, too. So it's one of those things that just run Duncan off, let Muriel come off. Dude, even last year, Duncan was coming off in the 60th minute anyway. So what does it matter? Run him out there for 60 and then let Muriel close off the game. Same thing. Maybe against tired legs, he just rips them apart. I don't know. Let the old guys do the bidding at the end of the game. Frick. I don't know, man. It'll be an interesting game.
They do have you're going against the guy you just purchased, though, the new season rare.
Oh, yes, I did. I did just pick up a Bernadeschi rare. Dude,
so,
forward card in season. Super
pair him
cheap
up with
compared to all the other forwards.
Pair him up with Osorio and Marshall ready if you want.
But see, here's the thing. In rare, my only 2 keepers are Gayese and Sean John.
You got to pair
Bernadeschi. So either way, I win. Like
true. Or it's a 3-3 and both keepers get
basically.
But then Bernadeschi it's 100, so it's like.
But so I get to hedge my bets this weekend, which will be interesting. It'll be an interesting case study here in hedging my bets with 2 teams. So we'll see how it goes. But I think Orlando will score goals in this one.
It'll be a good game for sure.
It'll
at home. You'll be there, right?
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. It'll be interesting for both teams. I think we'll learn a lot of things about these 2 teams this weekend. So it'll be exciting. And yeah, I'll be there. You know,
good
do
fun.
my thing.
Oh yeah, let's get a Glacé clean sheet. We need one. Let's do.
Oh God, please, Lord, I need it. All right, tell me where we're at with the LA Galaxy going to Austin. All right, we've seen that Austin get the results against Houston, which isn't a bad team. LA Galaxy is a great team. Are they just going to run Austin over here, or is this going to be a weird game?
Has LA ran anybody over without conceding? I mean, they beat Seattle 1-0, and so they didn't really run them over. But I don't know. This is like a 3-1 or a 4-2. Like they're going to get goals. Paintsil's getting decisives now. He's scoring, and so I feel like Paintsil's going to do his thing. Puig doing well. Delgado at right wing's not right. Where's Gabriel Peck? Is he not non-existent?
I guess not.
Interesting. On the other side, Rubio, don't get the hype. Legit, do not get the hype. Drew Yusi, though, get the hype, and I'm adding to it. And so John Gallagher will get a 60, 1 assist. Drew Yusi will do his thing. 4-2 is my prediction. Let's go bold. 4-2.
4-2. Yeah, it's definitely another one of those weekends where it's favorable. Not like Austin's great at defending. So those LA Galaxy attacking stacks, once again, going to be on top of the leaderboards this weekend. Yay. And rest in peace, Yamane, who took a bit of a knock. I don't think it was too serious.
Dude, he was supposed to be starting, and then he was a late scratch. So
yeah, it was a late scratch. From what I did see, it didn't look too serious. But definitely keep an eye on that and doesn't look like he'll be playing this weekend. So
yeah, rip
there's that.
anybody who had those really good LA lineups that got absolutely killed by Yamane.
Easy money. Yeah, a lot. I think, dude, even my lineup got killed by Yamane. So I feel y'all. I'm in that boat with you.
You are y'all.
Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Over here to the non-believer over here.
Oof.
Alex, you don't think that the Colorado Rapids could go to Cincinnati and win this game?
This game just looks disgusting. Like, I don't know.
Well, I agree.
Ugh.
And I don't remember if we talked about it on the show or I talked about it with Chris after the last show, like after the fact. But this game right here, kind of I was saying with Orlando and Toronto, Colorado Rapids versus Cincy is going to be a really good test for Colorado. Cincinnati, really great defensively, even better at home. That place is a fortress for Cincinnati.
Yeah, they don't lose. Off the bat, before you begin, Colorado's not going to win this game. Don't expect to win this game, and don't expect to clean sheet this game.
But can they go to Cincinnati and score goals and score massive Sorare points? Because like this is going to be the game that really proves to us if Colorado's actually back. We've been asking it for weeks. Bombito is great. Mihailovic is getting it together. Kevin Cabral is Kevin Cabral. Whatever. But there's something nice here. Sam Vines, what's his face is about to be back.
Sam Vines isn't going to play. He's hurt.
Is he hurt?
Yeah. And so what's his name? Ronan is still hurt too.
Yes,
so they're not full
Ronan
strength.
is almost back.
They're not full strength yet.
Yes, and they've been doing great. So can they go to Cincinnati?
I don't think they're quite there yet. I mean, we're talking about this up-and-coming team like they're not about to play the best team in the league at home.
Cincinnati's not the best team in the league.
At home.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Alec Kahn could leak some goals, but
Cincinnati at home. Tied to Toronto. Tied to DC.
But like who have Colorado
beat out my CFC?
Who have Colorado crushed? They crushed
and they lost to the Red Bulls.
LAFC's questionable. San Jose is the most questionable besides New England. And Dallas is questionable. And RSL is a good one. That's a good one. At RSL is a really good one. And so I don't know. I'm not there on the Colorado train yet. I might be if they do something this game though.
Yeah. Well, that's basically where I was at. Where it was like we're gonna learn a lot about Colorado this weekend, and we'll see. We'll see if they're real.
Oh yeah.
If they're real. We kind of touched on this already. I think we both agree that this is just asking for Seattle to get spanked.
Yep. This is they got Joao Paulo starting. Nathan with the 78 at L15 he's been holding for months now. You can pull out. Yeah. Benteke is going to win every duel. There's no one on this pitch that besides Yamar that could possibly contest a duel. And so yeah, they won't get anything really going on the right with no Roldan. Defense will be weak with Nathan in there. Don't see a way Seattle win this. And it's at DC too. This could be a Bono clean sheet, legit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're going to get pressed off the field too, man. You got a very young DC team and a very old Seattle team.
Oh yeah, Chris is going to be happy. His DC stacks are going to thrive this week.
Yeah, man, get your DC stacks. Cleach, he's old, but he's rested. Aaron Herrera's back. Going to find that big old shiny Benteke head.
Jared Stroud, baby.
Jared Stroud, up and down. You like roller coasters? Get yourself a Jared Stroud.
70 or bust.
7, literally. All right. What else? What else?
It is an interesting matchup. Just looking on paper, Red Bulls versus Vancouver.
This match is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be super fun because my Gold Brian White have delivered for me all year. I'm excited to see how they play against this sort of team. And it's in New York too. Yeah, it's gonna be a really interesting matchup. Now, Lewis Morgan recently not been what we thought he was gonna be. After those few games, everybody's hyping him up. Don't know the situation with Vancouver's midfield. Looking at it right now. No Ali Ahmed. No, I'm not sure. Oh wait, there Ali Ahmed.
Ahmed's up here.
Fafa Pico, don't know his situation. It's interesting. And so Brian White Gould are gonna have to carry this attack. That's what they did last week. They got 2 really weird goals. Their pressure is pretty good, and so it's gonna be a battle of press. Red Bulls have got the better press, but they don't have the better players. So it is gonna be really interesting to me.
Yeah, no, this is another one where like I wouldn't say it's favorable one-sided. But as far as like the football, it's going to be chaos. It's going to be end to end, back and forth. nonsense. You'll get your people showing up. Hopefully, there will be goals. I think I don't think it'll be a gross like 1-1.
Yeah, neither team is super sound defensively, so
yeah. So it'll be like we've said it too, because Vancouver had a very like easy start to the season. And then they were going to go to Seattle away. And we were like, oh, this is going to be like, can they go to Seattle and continue to score goals? And then Seattle was just like, we don't feel like playing. 2 red cards. Who cares? So
yeah,
we didn't really get to see if Vancouver is that team to do it. So again, this will be another one of those big Western Eastern Conference matchups. It'll be a clash.
yeah.
It'll be fun.
No clean sheets here.
No. Oh, no. Not at all. You know where else there's not going to be a clean sheet? In New England. Gillette Stadium. Is Miami and Suarez going to play on artificial turf?
I think Messi will. I don't know about Suarez. I know Messi was a little bit more lenient this season about playing on turf. Suarez, I'm not sure. Either way, like New England, like they're not good. They're horrible. They are horrible, and they've been proving my point for weeks since I started saying it. And so, Inter Miami is the deepest team in the league. They have the most rotational players they can bring in. So even if Messi and Suarez don't play, we still could see Robert Taylor come back. We still could see Campana up top. Like that's still a better, probably better
Campana
team.
Out with injury, I think.
Yeah, he was. I think he was. I think he's ready. Like you look down at that injury list, some of those guys are going to come back. That's obviously a bunch of injuries, but we're still going to see some of those guys come back. So what's percent on Robert Taylor?
This is an hour ago still.
Muscle injury. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I mean,
whatever. They will get injured and then just go out and buy like 3 more. So
exactly. They just bought someone recently too. I think today or yesterday they bought another player.
Yeah, I think they brought in like another winger or something like that.
Yeah. Who like fell out of favor, I think, with like a Brazilian team like Botafogo or something like that. And so he's coming over. He's probably going to be insane.
So if you had a Messi and a Suarez, would you play him in like a low priority lineup, or would you just avoid him at all costs?
I would no, I'd 100% play him low prior. The risk reward for this is the highest you can get. Like you're risking a guy who could DMP, and if he doesn't DMP, you're getting a 90. So it's like I mean, look at Messi's MLS this season, and you'll see like
I don't want to.
I mean, you can say risk reward with a bunch of different players. He's one of those that you have like 88 L15. Like, come on. Oh, Orlando coming up too. That's going to be a good game. Like, I mean, look at that. All those greens, those are all MLS this year.
And these were like off the bench?
No, those are off the bench.
Off the bench. He got injured in this game.
Yeah. And so like, come on. Like you're just risk him. He's going to get 100. It's New England. Like it's not like who did he get? Nashville and us. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, look what he did.
It's okay. Like he did it. He did it to us too. It's fine.
Yeah, we are as good defensively as New England is, and so you want to see what he's going to do against New England. You'll see 96. All right.
Yeah, that's one of those ones you just got to pay attention and hope to God you get some news early Friday. And I think they are, especially with Messi. I think they've gotten a little bit better at announcing it ahead of time.
But they also do the stupid thing where they like say it like 10 minutes after lock. So it's like lock, and then they'll be like, it'll be a Spanish tweet, like some Spanish news outlet that's just like Messi will play, has decided he's going to play on turf. And
so what are the odds that Miami rolls out a B team against New England? Because they're like, this team's trash. Like, why risk your players against this really trash team? Like,
they have no reason to rotate.
They have all the reason to rotate. This is the game to rotate for.
Nah, because they're full MLS now. They got to get ready to go. Leagues Cup's coming up. You know that's what they're banking on now. They had Messi put up a list in the locker room first day of the season and was like CONCACAF Champions Cup, Leagues Cup. And so they're just going to get everybody ready to go for Leagues Cup. I can see rotation, but I don't know.
All right, well,
it's such a gamble. Like start Drake Callender. That's the only guy you can 100%.
This is a boomer bust, like you were saying. They either DMP you or they're going to hit 100. So do with that what you will.
And he'll get a 70. There you go.
Before we hop off this game real quick, can't believe we even talked about it this long, but fucking Messi or whatever. Can the New England Revolution beat Miami B?
Dude, what if they put in Earl Edwards? Oh my god. They rotate and put Earl Edwards in.
All right, I'm done. I'm done talking about this.
I don't think New England could beat Miami next pro.
Oh man, yeah, they can't beat a whole lot of nothing. Hey,
And
they could probably beat the Riverhounds though.
and Kramoski could start too because he's healthy.
True, that's true.
I like what I'm seeing here though.
NYCFC hosting Charlotte FC in Yankee Stadium. It ain't looking too good for Charlotte FC, Chief. Sorry, Trippin' B, but that terrible, embarrassing result to Minnesota last week. You hate to see it at home. I don't know what happened. Going to Yankee Stadium, I can't imagine it's going to be much better.
Robin Lowe thought he was Messi.
There he is.
For a game.
Jay Blaze coming in. Big week for NYCFC. It is a
it's been a big month.
Week for NYCFC.
You remember how I was pumping NYCFC at the beginning of April?
Yeah.
Look at Matt Freese, dude. Two clean sheets in 3 games, and they still have another home game after this at Citi Field. And that's Colorado, I think, too. That's Colorado at home at Citi Field. And so
and Santi continues to get it done, man. If you're not on the Santi train, what are you doing? I know we have questions about this NYCFC team. Nick Cushing is still here. But
oh yeah, look at that. They took down the 100. No.
Oh, well, 2 points.
I still got the reward from it though. It doesn't matter.
Ooh, here we go. This is a good one. Jay Blaze coming in. Who scores first, Baccarat or Capetti?
Who retires first. That's what we're looking for.
Come on, give it to me. Who's going to score first, Baccarat or Capetti?
Capetti. Baccarat can't do anything. I've never seen him score. Legit. Not even in training. I could go pull up highlights. He's never scored.
Is Baccarat cooked? Is he on the bench this game?
They're gonna buy a new striker before the time he gets to get a chance to score. Santi's just gonna be like Baccarat's gonna have a tap in. Santi's gonna ask for it.
Oh man, that's rough.
And he will get 100, and I will be happy.
It is tough scenes for these two so-called number 9s, if you will. This has Capetti on the bench. Interesting enough.
Kalina big AA game because he'll just be getting peppered with shots the whole time. True.
Oh man, rest in peace. That's rough. Some say that ball still hasn't come down.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, get your NYCFC stacks out. They're gonna smash. I did hear Malanda is back though for Charlotte FC. I did hear that's huge. That'll be great for their defense. Malanda's great. I love him. I stack him with Kalina all the time. Not this week though. Not this week.
Low prio.
Low prio for good old Kalina.
Shout out Jalen Lindsay though.
Shout out Jalen Lindsay in this team. You love to see it. Give me another game, Alex. Where are we going?
Right. Ooh, let me see. Let's go to Philly Real. We already touched on it a little bit.
We did touch on it a little bit.
But this
I'm just gonna open them all. I hope for the best. Yeah. I'm either gonna crash my computer or we're gonna have a great conversation here.
Hey.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Ojeda Arango stack. I need to buy Chicho so I can do that stack because I love Ojeda. I'm sure if I got Chicho, I would love him too. But this is going to be a really fun game, especially to see what Philly does. Because Blake, I don't think will play, right? Isn't that?
I don't. They'll probably know because I have one, but I don't know.
They'll probably err on the side of caution if I had to guess. I think Blake is legitimately under $20 now.
Is he really?
Like that's insane. And so I might pick one up just because like MLS goalkeeper of the year last year. You see what he did.
Hey, with the way new Sorare is working, you want goalkeepers, and you want a lot of goalkeepers, and you want to stack goalkeepers. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can find something real quick on the Twitters.
So yeah,
see if I can find something real quick
in this game. I don't know because Chicho's probably going to score. So I'm going to say 2-1 Philly. Carranza goal, Gazdag penalty, Chicho scores. And so
like that, huh?
That's what I think will happen in this game if I had to give you Gavin Beavers at left back, right back. Let's go.
Silver data. Let's go. Yeah, this will be a fun match.
Actually, now that I see it even more, it might be 3-1 because we got no Justin Glad. And that's not good because he anchors that defense, and so I don't know. I don't know about this one for RSL's defense. And they just rotated Beavers in, so McMath should start.
I was literally just about to ask you about that. Do we think McMath is back in goal after this?
Absolutely. I think they're going to play Beavers once a month. And I don't know. Here, check Beavers. When is there a gap between games that maybe we can play off of?
Find the patterns. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
4 games, 1 every 4 games.
Yeah.
So you got 4 games of McMath, and then Beavers comes in and plays.
Oh, over here it was 2.
2. Oh.
Oh, then there's 3 and 2. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
And so how much is he for unlimited? Just because, like, I like the idea of having both of them.
10-6 buck, yeah. Yeah, this is one of those weird spots where
Yeah.
you kind of have to have both.
Yeah.
And
6. I mean, yeah.
Close your eyes and hope for the best.
You can pick them up for the price of like a Drake Calendar, and you're probably going to get about the same amount of clean sheets.
Yeah, at this point, you have to handcuff Philly too.
Exactly, and Semele I think is like expensive too. I think he's like $15. So
yeah, he probably pumped with all the nonsense that's going on with Andre Blake.
None for sale for the rares.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
$16.90. Yep.
Yeah. You know what I wish? If you switched it up here, it would just automatically switch down here too. That'd be awesome.
Sorare did a fix your app, fix your website.
Oh, hey, it's great stuff. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. Yeah, $15, give or take. Yeah, it'll be an interesting game. I don't see Chicho not scoring in this game. Oh, and he's a low mint too, so yeah, it's gonna push his price up. Especially if people catch wind and the Andre Blake is out for an extended period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with all that all those shenanigans.
So speaking of shenanigans, I don't know if we're gonna have Sunday shenanigans. There's no game, dude.
We can still get together.
Are we gonna find a random Croatian game to watch?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, maybe Apple won't take us down, but we'll just watch some nonsense while we recap the MLS weekend that I won't watch because I'll be at the game. Great stuff.
I'll fill you in.
FC Dallas hosting the Houston Dynamo. Hector Herrera probably won't start again. Maybe he does. FC Dallas is bad. Why risk it? Go down there, take care of business, and save Hector Herrera for another day. Do we have FC Dallas used to be good at home?
No, they're
used to be.
Yeah, used to. Have you seen their stadium during games? It's
yeah.
It's like speckles. It's like dust speckles, and you just see them like scattered throughout the stadium, like groups of 2 and 3. So they have no atmosphere, and so Houston's already a really good defensive team. Bartlow is my guy. Mikhail Franco Escobar, I have him. That might be a play.
Is he back? Is he back?
It says it right there. Play Sharper hadn't updated, so I wasn't sure, and I tried to find something on Twitter. There was nothing. But if he's back, I could play him with Clark, and that could be pretty nice.
So with Franco Escobar back, is he still your go-to defender on this Houston team?
This week, I'm going to play Bartlow just in case.
Right.
And if Franco starts this weekend, I will switch back over to Franco next week, just because like I trust Franco a little bit more than Bartlow, because Bartlow, like, certain center back things, could concede a penalty, could get rotated, especially with how Houston does their center backs. Franco's going to have his spot in the team. And he already popped out 100 this week for me, or this year for me, and I captained him too. So, I mean, like, I already have the connection with him there, and I love Steve Clark. And so it's like,
yeah. As a recent Steve Clark purchaser, I need to find a defender to stack with him from time to time. And I hate to say it, Griffin Dorsey hasn't been it this season.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, friend of the show, obviously. But yeah, I was looking at Mikhail. I like what I see on the pitch. Like when I watch Houston, Mikhail stands out to me a lot. So I technically lean to him more, but I'm pretty sure Franco scores a little bit better. So yeah, I was just kind of waiting to see if he was going to be when he was coming back, to see if I could kind of hop in, maybe buy a little cheeky rare, depending on the prices.
Yeah, Musa scored last week, which is good.
He did. Musa did score. Congratulations.
Unheard of. Shout out to Musa.
Shout out to Musa. And again, Jesus Ferrer will be back eventually. When, I don't know. Check in all your favorite FC Dallas people.
He'll be back for Copa America. He's going to aim. He's going to purposely not play any MLS games.
Either way, rest in peace, FC Dallas. It'll be a weird game. I'm sure Houston will lose in stoppage time by like a goal or something.
Yeah.
in classic.
Well,
Yeah,
when you,
Javik. Looking at Dorsey's scores, man, it's rough. I
I
won't even pull
know.
it up because it's tough to see, man. Hate it.
Hey,
He
he'll
did
bring it
so
back.
good last year too.
He'll
Yeah,
bring it back, dude. His last good score was 100 against us, so it's like,
dude. Hector Herrera's gonna come back. You're just gonna give him a hug, be like, "Papi, it's okay, papi, it's okay." And then, dude, through the moon, 100 immediately. The day that Hector Herrera starts again, Dorsey 100. Call it now.
he might start this weekend because Latif Blessing at center mid. I don't know about that.
What are you talking about? He's the best in this. Dude, Blessing is a great midfielder. Blessing at LAFC, bro. Ugh, so good. So good. Back in the day. Like
Him or
10
him or
years
Hector
ago.
Herrera. Him or Hector Herrera.
No, obviously Hector Herrera. But I'm just saying, put some respect on Blessing's name, good sir.
Do you know I love him? He scored in our Open Cup final when we beat the Red Bulls. Don't forget.
Well, there you go. There you go.
I don't like this game already.
Yikes.
I don't
Oh,
like this
man.
game at all.
Atlanta looked a little shit. Look, there's some cracks beginning to show in this Atlanta team. Haven't been fully healthy. Their center backs. I mean, Noah Cobb is starting in this back line, so that just tells you what's
Not
going
good.
on back here. Their defense. Gigi should be back. He is getting.
I'm gonna
close
buy
to be
one.
back.
I'm actually gonna buy one mid show.
Yep, I do have a Brooks Lennon, so Gigi would be nice in my gallery. Do we have any belief that Chicago can somehow get it done at home? It is at home.
Nope.
No. We're vibes are bad, huh? Shaqiri was
Zero.
Come on, man. We
Zero.
did a preview with Nashi. We did this whole thing. We were excited. Chicago Fire made some moves. Kellen Acosta was supposed to be here to shore up the midfield.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Tough scenes. Atlanta's also had some like real rough performances the last couple games too. So I think that Atlanta won't come out swinging in one of these games.
It's like when you look at them, it's like Fabian Herbers is their best scorer this year, and it's like, do you want to stack a team that has Fabian Herbers as their best player this year?
Yeah, and Gutierrez went down. I think he got injured or something like that. Something happened with Guti, and he's gone.
That's even worse.
Their bright little shining star, Brian Gutierrez.
Can I bring up something really quick? If you want to share my screen, I know this is deviating from MLS. I bought this today.
Congratulations.
They announced really sneakily a Legends comp during the summer.
They did.
And so
get your Pirlos.
Look at that.
Wow.
And he's America. He'll play during the summer. That is all I had to say. Buy him for cheap. $6. Pirlo for 12.
We're over here talking MLS. This dude's over here shopping legends, bro.
Dude, Mascherano, absolute legend.
God, shopping legends over here while we're trying to do some work.
Go buy your Pirlos. Go. Let's bring it back. Go buy your Pirlos.
Yeah, go buy your Pirlos. I sold it for nice profit months ago. Go me.
There you go.
Tell me about this.
Oh,
good old can't defend Sporting Kansas City.
Whoa.
Is going to Minnesota, who just pumped Charlotte away.
Whoa.
Hey man, look, Dave.
Is it possible to have a quadruple A pick score? Because Lude should have that. If you haven't bought a Lude yet, he's under $5. Reynoso's still in Argentina, to our knowledge. You need him.
Look, and I'm going to say this right here. Clearly, I don't know, but I like to tune into a lot of MLS content. You know, from around the Vine. I forget what I was listening to the other day, but you know they're pretty deep in the MLS streets, right? They're well known. Apparently, Minnesota's done with Reynoso. Like whether he comes back or not, like they're done. They're ready to move on. It looks like they're moving on. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Reynoso's dead, and I already sold mine. So just throwing that out there.
Hey, did you buy your Lude?
I have not. I've been staring at it for weeks. We talked about it like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. I mean, you can still get one pretty cheap, man.
Like his limited price graph, like
his in season's gone.
Insta buyer, surely. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you're $5 for a guy.
Last auction.
And look at his scores.
Went for $10.
Look at his scores, dude. Like this, he has legitimately been insane for them.
Yeah.
Like for $5, and it's the reason he's cheap is because the speculation with Reynoso, like when he comes back, is Lude gone.
Now people are still holding on to the fact that.
But the thing is now if Reynoso comes back somehow, Lude's earned his starting spot. Like at this point, I would start both of them because then you get two options off the side because Holland Guane is not doing anything, and so, I mean, we're probably not going to see, probably not going to see Reynoso again. Lose your guy.
Yeah, I don't see a world where Reynoso comes back. I mean, new coach, new everything, new system. They're not even playing the same way. And like this whole nonsense again, like who's to say Reynoso was like, oh, they fired Adrian Heath, like I'm not coming back. Like it was totally on purpose. He was like, whatever, dude. Like he has no ties to come back. Like, yeah. They don't. I mean, they might need Bongi. I don't know. Bongi can do stuff sometimes, but they're not relying on him. Yeah.
I didn't even talk about my club once, did I?
No, you're down in the dumps, aren't you?
Let's talk about on our attack. I'm not. Like I can confidently say start anybody from Tommy and Radoya up. And I think Russell's going to start. If I had to guess, they brought him on pretty quick in the second half, like 55th minute. I think he's starter ready. I don't think he'll play the full 90. Agata's going to have to go then because of that. And so Caden Pierre, Jake Davis is on yellow card accumulation. We're going to probably get Caden Pierre, who hasn't played in a long time. Rosaro's been killing it. He's the only guy in the defense I trust. Really. Like, Fontas comes back, got an assist, but negative AA, where he used to get 20 AA per game.
Oh, he just came back. Give him a little breathing room.
I guess. Leibold, though, maybe the only other guy that I can tell you to start because in away games, he does pretty well. His AA is pretty good, and he runs a lot of stuff. Runs a lot of stuff for us when we're away. And he's low cap. And he's going to start. Like,
boom or bust.
Yeah.
Negative 15 AA, 19 AA. What you going to get? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, he is, who is it? Rafael Santos for y'all?
Yeah.
Who, like how he was last year. But yeah, I feel like Ndembe's going to take that spot as soon as he comes back at this point. If Leibold's so hit or miss for us.
Which is when?
July.
That's months away.
Okay. You can hold him. Keep holding.
Oh, I'm holding.
Keep holding.
How cheap that rare is? We holding.
I think we get it. Last time though, we were in Minnesota. We did win 1-0 and Melia had a 90.
Whoa.
So maybe Melia get some AA. Maybe get some AA. This clean sheet, probably not. Definitely not. AA though.
It'll be yeah. So give me since you have a little bit more temp on this game. What's the result here?
Let's go. I have to say we're not going to lose, right? I'm going to go I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2? 2-2 draw?
I think 2-2 draw. Lude gets on. Polito, I think he scores his first away goal of the year, gets him going. Tommy's been hot. I got to say he gets a decisive for us too. Those are my two guys I think does do something.
There you go. To all you SKC sickos out there, you could attack, but don't play your defenders because yikes.
You can play Rosero. Rosero's fine. But
okay, maybe Rosero. Maybe.
Nashville.
Maybe. Oh, buddy. Nashville SC hosting the San Jose Earthquakes, who can score goals against a very, very poor LA Galaxy back line. Nashville, technically supposed to be more sound in defense, but hasn't necessarily been supposed to be. That's why I said supposed to be.
I don't know if they're, but hey.
Pinocchio was so bad that they subbed Joe Willis back in the game.
Yeah, that was wild.
And I guess when we all said Joe Willis' season's over, he's done, he's over with. Pinocchio saw Messi and was like, "Nah, man, this ain't for me."
He said,
"Hold my beer. Out for this.
Hold my beer." You think you can get worse? You think you're worse than I am? I'm worse than you. Watch this.
Listen, man. Orlando City got pumped 5-0, but we kept Kayese in there.
Yeah.
Nashville was like, "No, man, we need the mustache back. This is rough." That's our ducky over here wants to call back Graham Zuzi, SKC legend.
Dude, he was at the game. He was at the Arrowhead game.
That's cool.
Watching, not playing. Yeah, we I don't know. I like Jake Davis. When he replaced Zusi last year, I wasn't too mad. And so obviously, you want, I mean, you want Zusi. You want Prime Zusi back.
Yeah.
Any team would take Prime Zusi in a heartbeat. I think Prime Zusi is the best defender in the league.
God, there's some teams that could use him now. Sheesh.
Us. And so yeah. I don't know. We'll see how we play. I don't know why we're talking about Sporting still.
I don't know. I just wanted to shout out Zusi again.
Hey,
it's a name I haven't seen in a long time.
Shout out
back to Nashville because this is just gross, man. Like if there was going to be a gross game of the weekend, it's this one. Maybe that's why we're talking about SKC again because this is just disgusting. Is this the time to run out your Hani Mukhtars though? Is this you could kind of dust off that Hani Mukhtar that you haven't wanted to play all season? Is this the time that you like kind of throw him in there? They need something.
I heavily considered putting him on the picks for the week. I think it's his time. We're calling stamp it.
Like
he's gonna get a decisive.
You can only be so down in the dirt, just getting kicked and rocks thrown at and just beaten to a pulp. For you gotta have at least one result. I'm not saying they're gonna come out and just win everything, but like, they're kind of due, right?
Yeah.
And Hani's been due. So like this is the week, right?
I hope so. Dude, MVP, like he's so good. The fact that he's been this bad really sucks. It really does. Because everybody wants to see him win, right? I do. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Hani's great, dude. When Hani's great, dude, it's awesome. It's fun to watch. It is so much fun.
Yeah, like whenever I went to Nashville for that Leagues Cup final, people loved him. Like I had his limited card. I played him. He didn't get decisive, but like I'm like, this guy's so fun to watch. And so he's lost that spark, and it kind of sucks. I think he gets it back for a little bit, at least this game, just a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Yeah, this might be your chance. And me, I'll definitely be rolling out Jacob Schaffelberg out with confidence this weekend. Yes,
let's go,
Jacob.
Will he start? Is he gonna start?
Yeah, of course. He's a starter. Why is anybody questioning Jacob Schaffelberg?
He was getting rotated a little bit last year or at the beginning of the season.
Well, CONCACAF, but that's over. Nashville had no business in CONCACAF. Okay, whatever happened in that Leagues Cup run, incredible. Haven't seen it since.
Yep.
But that was
probably won't ever see it again, realistically.
But yeah, gross matchup. Yeah, I think this is Nashville's comeback. This is their time to shine if there was ever going to be one. So,
yep.
I will be dusting off my Joe Willis actually too. So that'll be fun.
There you go.
Yay. There's only one more game left. LAFC and Portland Timbers. I feel like we just had this game like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think we did. And wasn't it 2-2 and
yes,
Grepo got sent off? Revenge game. Revenge of the revenge game.
That's right. This is the revenge game.
Bogusz up top.
Bogusz up top.
Bogusz up top and vibes. That's all we need.
Yeah, this is another throw out your attacking stack. Don't play any defenders and just sit back and enjoy the ride, I guess. Because Portland Timber, great offense, terrible defense. And LAFC,
very bad.
Great offense, terrible defense.
Yeah.
Yikes, yo! Daniel Brubaker in the house as always. Howdy. What did I miss? You missed a whole bunch.
Show them the watch list real quick. Why not?
You missed a whole bunch. But yeah, just because you're here and anybody else who showed up late, we have our watch list at the beginning of the show. This was the watch list for the weekend.
More on the expensive side this week, but
yeah, they're good picks. Julie Carranza, Benteke. Benteke's going to eat against Seattle. Yaya Kubo is apparently the guy in Cincinnati at home against Colorado. Sebastian Driussi. Anybody, I could score against LA Galaxy at this point, so why not Driussi at home? Amundsen not playing in CONCACAF against Monterrey tonight, so he might be the only Columbus guy that you can trust on Saturday.
We'll play against Montreal.
Thiago Martins, home to Charlotte FC, who's starting to a little shaky last week. We're going to pretend it doesn't exist. Shout out Trip and B. And Steve Clark, the GOAT, against, you know why we're playing Steve Clark, Daniel. I don't got to explain it to you. One day, buddy. One day.
Sorry about it. Sorry.
Is this the second week in a row that Alex picked the goalie against Dallas?
No, last week I picked. Remember I picked McCarthy.
I don't know. Apparently, you like to pick goalkeepers against Dallas. Hey, Daniel, look, it's not our fault, man. We just call it like we see it.
I picked Berkey and he hit 85. It was like the best pick I've had. Yeah, Yeah, I'm picking all keepers
Bro,
against Dallas for
Daniel,
the rest of the season.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. I'm so sorry. But
Are you
oh,
though?
and Lika like everyone. Thank you, Daniel. I won't say it, but you got our back. You always do. Yeah, being that this is the last game, Timothy Tillman continues to do it. Man,
He's the MVP, dude.
what a guy. What a guy. No one's talking about, everyone's talking about Chicho this, Chicho that. Brother, Timothy Tillman.
He's not this MLS MVP. He's a Sorare MVP, though, for sure.
Cook it.
Him and Aiden Morris, dude. Those are the two best.
Oh, he had a down game. It's cool. He still banged at 60.
Yeah, on a down game.
On a down game. Oh, sorry.
And look at his matchups, too. Let's see who they got.
LAFC.
Yeah.
Not the greatest.
But, like, I mean, his matchups so far haven't been, like, the best either. So it's like,
That's true. It's true.
Timothy Tillman's season continues. We're at season 2 now of the series.
Timmy Till. Real quick on this game though. Daniel brings up a good point. Long is out for a little bit from what I saw. I don't know about Murillo. If you want to look that up real quick.
I don't know about it. Chris could give you DM him. Don't DM him. Aaron Long. He would know, but I don't think there's been. I don't know. I haven't seen anything on it. But Felipe Mora, dude, you're pointing at him. He scored last week. He's been sneakily having a pretty good year.
So, and I know we talked about it. What was it, last week or something? One of our shows. You guys watch it, of course you do. We talked about like not knowing the rotation and this is like attack of Portland. You didn't know who to trust because he was kind of like in and out. There's a bunch of attackers. There's a lot of pieces up top. But I was looking at Felipe Mora and I was like, wow. Like quietly, even off the bench, like clearly you can't really count on this, but like he's starting to produce and like consistently. What are we saying that Felipe Mora becomes the starter?
Hey, if he does, he's on a good team to be a starter because he's got the weapons around him to help him out, and he's finishing, which is good. So I like it. I'm on the Felipe Mora train.
You're on the Felipe Mora train,
but still, Evander, Moreno. Got guys off the bench you can help him out too. Yeah, like it's looking good for him. It's really looking good for him.
And Eric Williamson is back, even though at this point with all the injuries continue to stack up. Like he was back, we were all excited, and then just immediately got hurt.
He hit like an 80 first game. Yeah, it was something crazy. He got like a crazy score, and everybody's like, he went up to like $15, and everybody's buying him, and then he just yeah, 43. Like, what was his price graph?
Never plays, but when he does play, it's like whoa! But
what's his
a whole bunch of nonsense.
I want to see the pipe up, scores a huge, and then
let's see. There was this little like
it's that
like, he's back.
It's that right there.
Oh, that's number one. Oh, shout out Pranksy.
Yes,
rest in peace to Eric Williamson. Yikes. Yeah, you usually see the pumps a little bit more with limited.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that.
See, I've been holding forever.
Yeah, look at how much he got.
And I'm still in the red.
Should have sold, dude.
I could have sold here. I could have sold there. I could have sold there. Hate to see it. Dude, trading's hard, man. Trading's hard. You got to be locked in, locked and loaded.
That's the skill of it. That's the skill of it.
That is the skill of it. It's a lot of time, a lot of dedication. Wow, we ran through that pretty quickly. I'm not gonna lie. Well, we're at an hour, same time, same place. Well, real quick, before we get to our pick'ems here at the end, which you guys could always play along to. Leave your choices in the chat. I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You got it.
The Taco Trader. Ooh. Ooh. You know, I might have to chat GBT a logo for that later.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah, I used to be a trader, but it's just there's just no trading is hard on Sorare right now. I do believe it'll come back one day, but right now it ain't. Come August though, it's gonna be a little cheeky.
What were you gonna say? You said you're about
I don't remember. I really don't. I was kind of going. I was gonna say something. What were we talking about? Or something.
MLS.
Portland.
Pick'ems.
I don't know. It is what it is. But it's fine. While we're doing the pick'ems, leave your choices in the chat. We always love to see them.
Should we have the chat choose for Chris?
Real quick, actually, shout out to Chat United FC. If you're still here, I know you sickos are here late, so I get to bring it up. I totally forgot about it. We have the draft results.
Oh.
The only problem is that Chris the MLS card guy has him, and he's stuck at work, so we don't have him with us. But he didn't share with me. He said you were keeping it a surprise, so I don't know the results yet. But I will let you guys know for those that are still here late, and now we're in 10 minutes in. Chat United FC beat 2 of us.
It definitely beat me because Yamane DNP'd. He
They beat 2 of us in the draft. So Chat United FC, y'all getting some rewards.
Who wants a Felipe Hernandez rare? Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Yeah. Let's go. Chat United FC. Shout out to you guys for participating in the draft last week. There will be no draft this week because I'll be at the Orlando Magic home playoff game tomorrow. But we'll bring it back. And yeah, we'll get that posted soon. We were really excited to bring it up this show. But yeah, Chris couldn't make it last minute. So here we are. Shout out to you guys. You guys rule. We have the best community ever.
Should we have the community just? Do you think Chris trusts him enough to pick his guess of decisives?
Maybe. Maybe. We'll see.
Let's do it.
Hey, Red or Dead in the chat too. Nice.
Shout out.
Let's go. Yeah, let's get to these pick'ems though. Oh, that's my screen. Hello.
All right. So here's last week. Somehow I won with our tour. No decisive. Still got it. And so
wow, we all went even, huh?
Martin Ojeda, shout out that.
Told you.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, Suarez, Messi were chalks. Chicho, Paintsill were kind of chalk. But here's the standing so far. Solid. We've each won a high score too, which is cool.
Chris sucks at this game. I could talk smack because he's not here.
4.
He's not gonna watch this.
Half of those were week 1. 0.
Let's go.
All right. So do we let chat decide, or do we have him come in and text us?
We can make a video, a little short video, throw him on here. But I do want chat to chime in.
All right. Who are we thinking?
Oh shoot, it's me. No goals. You know what? I'm just gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal your Steve Clark.
All right.
I know you're gonna go for it.
There goes my guy. I am gonna go. Wait, did I pick him? Oh no, I picked him 2 weeks ago. No.
So yeah, chat. If you're in here, remember we got no goals. Who's gonna get a clean sheet? A definite decisive. Who's gonna score a decisive? Who's gonna score? Not just a decisive, but who's gonna score? And what's the last one? Oh, the highest score of the weekend.
Highest score.
Yeah, pick the player you think is going to have the highest score of the weekend.
Who? This is intriguing because a lot of these matchups are very interesting.
Yeah, I will say for like the MLS this weekend, there's no real like lopsided matches. Like there's some that could be very favorable, but it's pretty even. Like I said, like for a lot of these matches, we're going to learn a lot this week about some of these teams and who they really are.
Okay.
Looking at
Colorado. I know who I got. I think Chris probably would have picked him. I'm going Bono.
Ooh, Bono.
Yes. But this means I get my definite decisive. And
Daniel coming in with the Matt Freeze.
Yeah, I couldn't pick him because I picked him within the last 2 weeks.
So I hate that rule, by the way.
Hey, game's a game. Definite decisive.
Rules are not to be broken.
Give me. Oh, I think I used him week 1. Somewhere. Nope, I haven't used him yet. Perfect. Give me Driussi.
Driussi, huh?
Give me Driussi against a team that can leak.
Definite decisive. Definite decisive. You know what? We're gonna go with Santi Rodriguez.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, we got Javik chiming in. He has calendar for the clean sheet, Acosta for the decisive, Gazdog with the goal, Pendog, and Kai Wagner going for the Philly stack for the highest score. I like that.
All right. I'll show you this real quick so you can figure out who do you want for scoring. Who's going to score?
Take off those player performances. Yeah. Oh, is it still my turn?
Yes, you have a.
Oh, he's got to score.
Who's going to score?
Oh, who's gonna score? You know what? Let's go Denny Bouanga. We never picked Bouanga. Oh, you did. There you go.
I was gonna pick him. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, there you go. Daniel Lod for the definite decisive, and Gigi with the score against Chicago. Not a bad shout.
Lode was a good pick for decisive. Oh
That
God,
was a good pick.
should have picked it, but hey, can't go back now, can we?
Nope.
No, we cannot.
Hey, there you go. Gallese with the clean sheet. Let's go. I need those vibes.
I was gonna consider him. I'm not gonna lie. I was definitely looking at that.
I just
score.
I have a little bit of PTSD from the beginning of the season, so yeah,
Who is going to score? Wow, these matchups are bad. Oof. Do I choose Bakrar and just say?
I mean, dude. Bakrar is never gonna score, dude. Never gonna.
Nope.
Not against Kalina. Even if it is on target, Kalina got it.
All right, I'm doing this just because I know it'll make you mad.
Oh no. Muriel.
Give me Muriel, baby. Oh yeah.
He's gonna score when? Yep. Please. I would like to know when.
Look who he's playing against.
Okay, I will say against Sean John, but like, guess what? Orlando has to create chances to score goals. We can't do that.
He's gonna score a second half goal, dude. Because remember, Duncan's gonna start, and then off the bench, Muriel, Ladero run circles. Look at that decisive. Oh yeah.
The penalty drawn.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. We're doing great. We love it here. We love it here.
So I get the back-to-back. I get highest scorer.
Oh, highest scorer of the weekend.
Have I used him is the question.
Ooh, that's another good one.
Nope.
Forsberg for a definitive decisive.
That's a good one too. All right. Saw this matchup. Probably one of the better matchups. Give me Lucho. Got used once by Chris.
Ooh. Daniel coming in with Santi Rodriguez for the highest score. There you go.
That's not bad. I hope.
That's a good shout, man. Yeah. He's probably going to my prior lineup this weekend. What do you got? Highest score?
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the cheeky Aaron Herrera.
I like that. I like that a lot. Here, look at this. Oh my goodness, he's gonna hit 100. Yeah, let's throw it.
That's the lineup. But yeah, I'm gonna go with
not the other Herrera.
No, I don't know if Hector is gonna come off the bench or not, or if he's gonna start yet. So it's too early. It's too early to be banking on some Hector Herrera. But I will say, Aaron Herrera, home to Seattle, down bad, to Benteke, get an assist, maybe a goal.
Yeah.
Who knows? Get 3 assists. Screw it. Why not?
Definitely see big AA from him too.
Let's beat up on this Seattle team who is down bad, and we love to see it. Ooh, that's a good shout too, Red or Dead. Tillman for the highest score.
Yeah.
He's cooking, man. He's cooking. Okay, Daniel, calm down.
Whoa.
ER Mendy for Ache.
Bold. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, listen. If it's coming from a fan, it's never too crazy because a real fan, win or lose, rain or shine, you are there for your team, ride or die. I don't care if the Orlando Magic are down 2-0 to Cleveland. I don't care. I'm still going to be in there. I'm still going to be there for when we win Game 3. Not going to talk about the rest of the series, but Game 3, got it at home, baby.
Massive.
Not SO5 advice, not financial advice. Yada. I'm not a financial advisor. Buy the dip.
Yep.
Can't sue me. Buy the freaking dip, yo.
Everybody buy the dip.
That's what we.
Hey, you need to buy the dip on.
What? Kokoro. Oh, is that Insigne? Well, there's no dip buying on Insigne anymore because people are already starting to scoop them up again. Yeah.
Oh, they figured it out.
That's why I picked up Bernadeschi instead.
You should have picked up both.
He was like almost half the price at this point for the rare, at least.
Is Bernadeschi less than 100? Or is Insigne less than 100?
Insigne, I watched the auction today. The rare went for like 110, like 105, 110, something like that.
I might pick up his old season then. Not gonna lie. That's huge.
And then I picked up new season Bernadeschi forward card for $65 last night.
There you go.
And the recent auction just went for 64. So I was like, they can both kind of score. I think Bernadeschi gets a little bit more AA, or they're around the same. So he just needs to start scoring, get some decisives. It's just not this weekend. Not this weekend in Orlando. Save it for next week.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, this is great. Look at us doing a solo show, and me. Wow. Dude,
we got
this is
through
crazy. Yeah. And we have the most views we probably had in a while. So live. So thank
Hey.
you all so much for being here.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Chris, the MLS card guy. Rest in peace, making things happen for the River Hounds.
Yeah.
Busy guy over there. But best production in the USL, hands down.
Oh yeah.
Alex,
Not
do you
close.
have anything else for these wonderful people before we get the heck out of here?
It's sad we don't get to see anybody till Sunday. No show tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. 2 shows in 1 week. It's crazy. Just wait till we do 5 a week.
Oh, what's something that I would have said tomorrow? I don't know. Don't play Melia. How about that? Let me reiterate.
Sound bad. Either way, we'll see you guys on Sunday for some shenanigans. What time? I don't know. There's no MLS game, so whenever I feel like getting out of bed, depending on the result of the Orlando-Toronto game. So, hey, we'll see you all this week. JV coming in. Thanks for watching. You're great. And with the pyro. See you Sunday.